Well, he's on the phone. You want to get off the phone maybe, but...
Прям сидит вот так вот, поворачивает и двумя руками телефон держит.
Oh yeah, Strava. Important part, hold on. Strava. Oh, that's spot on. Look at that. You closed the car, right? I like these giant holes. Yeah. Speed holes. Speed holes. Look how lazy all these guys are. Put more truck here. Yes, you're lazy, and you should get a ticket. Love the garbage. Such a nice garbage park. They're like competing with music. I don't know. And you see somebody drove here with like diplomat plates, that car that was reversing. Should go give them all tickets for parking like idiots. Oh, welcome in. Let's try to enjoy the bike ride. We had to park in a different lot because the first lot was full. The middle lot. Once we get out of here, it'll be nice and quiet. Because nobody wants to go anywhere, they just want to sit in the garbage and have a barbecue. Go that way, like in the middle. Ow, that one hit my toe. Yeah, they all have them like the music, and it just mushes all into I don't know what. Oh look, a giant puffball. I thought it was a like garbage soccer ball somebody threw out, but it's a mushroom. It's so nice and quiet in here though, as soon as you get away from the parking lots. Go that way. Ooh. I think only once we had it where people actually want to. Just watch out at the bottom, there's all that sand. I keep forgetting to like spam the Discord. Hold on. I wonder, is there an easy share button? Is there a share button? Boom boom. Hold on, I'll catch up if you want to wait, if you don't want to wait. I have no Discord, I know. I spam it in other people's Discords. How you doing, Retro? Are you enjoying the peace and quiet of not having the indie race downtown. I wonder how happy everyone is to not have to deal with that garbage and all the noise. You could still listen to the nice sounds of the gardener and all the other traffic. I wonder how they explain all the traffic on the Gardner because there's no bike lanes on there. I wonder how that works. What do you blame the traffic on? Should be pretty loud. Well, I guess you're kind of on the west end of downtown. Because I thought it would be pretty loud, but again, it's an exhibition, and you have to leave your house. That's also a key feature of listening to it, is you have to leave your house. We're just doing the Scarborough loop because we can't come up with anywhere to go. There's either a stupid amount of traffic everywhere or everything's closed. Like, we can't do the regular Waterfront Trail because that one is closed, and I don't want to bike on Kingston Road, and Mom definitely doesn't want to bike on Kingston Road. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. I'm surprised about the airplanes. But again, I don't know what they tell them of, like, where they're allowed to do their burnouts and all that other stuff. But like those F-18s and F-22s are pretty damn loud. Diagonal. Yeah, I just keep forgetting to spam all the discords. Yeah, we definitely need to oil your chain and also maybe pump your tire again. Do you want to pump your tire now, or you're okay?
No, I'm okay.
They still haven't opened this, even though it looks done. Somebody lost the wig. That looks creepy. I love that. They figured out maybe standing in the middle is not a good idea. Smart. Oh yeah, and then like about the trails of going up north, but then they have the Indy because they closed a bunch of streets, like big streets. Because at least downtown, actually, do they close Lakeshore? Or no? Did they close? Oh yeah, maybe they did. But yeah. I guess they say it's worth it. You could close the car stuff for a car event, but you can't close it for like a non-car thing. If people want something on-con related, they're not going to close the road. Look at the hooligans. Look at the cycling hooligans on the left.
батарейка, battery is not working. Я говорю, интересно, он про свой велик?
Did it have a battery? Because the kid's bike didn't have anything.
I think he has it.
Sup? I just started a ride. We're still in Morningside Park, zigzagging our way. Enjoying a little bit cooler weather today. They're still forecasting some rain, but that's supposed to be later in the evening and with very low percentage. So, yeah, just we got this little park, then we gotta climb out on the hill and do a little small road riding. And then a little bit along the waterfront, like go there and back. And then a different trail back north to this park. Kind of makes it a little loop. Almost like a, kind of looks like a Big Dipper, Small Dipper. Looks like we've got some hiking group. Whatever, we go on here. You guys are already on the wrong side. Мам, не надо время тратить. Need a louder horn. Собачка. Hi, doggo. Because then if they don't move, at least we give them a heart attack with the air horn. So at least we get something out of it. What's up with you? How's everyone's weekend? Sunday, most places. Still Sunday. I think Australia and maybe Asia has some parts that's already in the future, in the Monday. I'll wait at the top. Let's go on the laziest gear. Oh, burps are coming out. Bike the Brickworks, nice. Do they have that? How long is that? What is it called? I was gonna say yard sale. Farmers market? Is it on at night or is it just in the afternoon, in the morning? Ouch. You have to walk home? Where does that bus go? Is that bus at all convenient from downtown, or that's not even, it doesn't go downtown? I saw there's a bus, but I don't know if that's the turnaround point and it goes back north. Yeah, that's their problem. They need to have people come in. I don't know if Toronto has that. I don't know if New York got rid of it or not. Those, you get paid for, like, if you take certain bikes from certain stations, you get like certain bonus points. It's a bit cooler. This is a gravel bike. This is a Jamis Renegade. There should be a video in the YouTube. Should be a playlist of my bikes. So it's like a steel gravel bike. Cost, I think I paid under $3,000 for everything. I bought it used and it got shipped, and there's customs and all that garbage. So it was a big investment for me, but I'm still using it. So we'll do a little sneaky sneak on the sidewalk. You ride much, or what do you ride if you ride? Take the bus lane. Look at this bike lane. You did this trail yesterday. Which part? We started at Morningside. We're gonna take the little streets, then we're gonna end up at the Waterfront Trail, like at Copperfield. Also, welcome in. Bump. A little bit different instead of going through the train station. Something different. So, kind of made this loop. These roads aren't too bad to go on, so it's not that bad. My mom doesn't hate it. Hopefully we don't get run over. We only had a few people doing stupid stuff at near the Guild Inn on that road, whatever that is. It's a little bit bigger. Yeah, cool. Yeah, because there's that closure there's the closure after west of Port Union. So what we've been doing is just going to the closure and turning back, kind of. And then on the way back, go along the other river. But yeah, there's the GO train. So this would be the exit. And again, this is like mostly dead-end streets. For sale. For Apsco Avenue. Let's see, how much do you think that costs? All right, anybody want to take any guesses before I click? Now, hold on, I can't hear a word you're saying. Chigua? 850. Anybody else have some guesses on that little tiny house? I already kind of saw the price, so I'm not gonna guess. Oh, sorry, bird. A little trimmy. Is this Guildwood Go? Is that what this is called? Or is it called Eglinton? I didn't check yet. I'm waiting to see if anybody else wants to make a guess about that little bungalow house price. Yeah, it's right beside the GO train, which is it's annoying to drive to because you can't technically have a car, but you can literally walk to it, so you don't even need to drive.
It's loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud. I hope you don't mean 9 million. You mean 920,000? That was Guildwood Go? That's what it's called? Okay, I don't know the names. I've only taken the Scarborough Go like decades ago when I was a teenager. We used to live at Kingston and Midland. And then here I would only take Union to what's it called? Port, is it Guildwood? No, it's not Guildwood. Oh, you stink, buddy. No, it's not that. 1.1, okay. I'm gonna assume that 9.12 is not 9 million, but 900,000. Wait, they put 9.12. I'm like, I hope they don't mean, unless they like talk in different currency. Oh, maybe there's a European difference. All right, let's go look. If I could see anything. For sale. I hate these kind of prices. $998,888. So,
wow.
Almost $1 million.
I was way off.
3 plus 2 bedroom. 3 plus 2.
Oh, it's probably in the basement, okay.
Do you think it's a basement? That's what the 2 means?
Yep.
I thought maybe it would be like a den that you can't officially call a bedroom, but
I'm pretty sure it's a basement.
it has a big driveway. That's probably a big seller.
Yeah, but it's loud. But walking distance to poultry.
Yeah. So yeah, not a cheap house. Somebody said it was Guildwood.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. I don't know the names. What's the one there called? At Shepherd. Or at Lawrence or whatever.
Hey, you told me.
We gotta make a left here, which is where people do stupid things because you wanna. I'm assuming you're supposed to go over. But unless they want you to turn left from the bike lane. Bump. Probably, or yours or mine. This guy's gonna get smoked by the truck. I know, and I'm saying that kid almost got smoked by that truck trying to do a wheelie across the lane. Hey Duke, welcome in. That's why you don't want those kids on those e-bikes or e-scooters, because that's the stupid shit they're doing. The guy's like trying to wheelie going in the lane. Not smart. Oh, I wonder if I should ask him to make the redeems in the chat, not in the window, but for sale. How much does this one cost? 441. What street is this though is a better question. Oh, Guildwood Parkway. Let's see this house. That one's probably gonna be for sure expensive. Yeah, later. That house on 441 Guildwood Parkway, 2.88 million. Yeah, you're on the lake. I guess so. You're on the lake. Four plus two, 5 bathroom. Thunderstorms, damn. We're supposed to get some rain, but the percentage is very low. Yeah, I don't know why they don't get you to go straight instead of here. I guess they don't know the secret. I really gotta fix my rear brake and my rear caliper and my rear disc. I think my disc is actually warped because when I look at like it touches one side, then it touches the other side, so it does like this. So if I like adjust for one, it doesn't do the other. Oh, that's new. This construction thing wasn't here last time. Replacement of sewage. Yeah, I don't know if it's warped or I bent it with dropping the bike a bunch of times, from trying to take Strava photos to me crashing a couple times if it hits something. Are you supposed to be smoking in your company car there, buddy? And I'm too cheap to buy new discs. I don't know how expensive these discs are. Everything's so expensive. I got so used to, for like the car stuff, I got so used to not having to pay retail. And when I got in the bike, and then I'm like, $40 for brake pads. What the hell is that? I think I tried it before and I just used like an adjustable wrench. Oh. You gotta do this. It seems like it's just that one piece that they haven't finished. And why would you want to finish it when you the city gives you a stupid amount of time to do anything? Yeah, I also think I need a new multi-tool because I realize it's not a big thing, but the bottle cages here are the T-nut. Oh, look, he's doing what we were doing with the tree trimming, even though it says on it specifically, like, don't climb a ladder. Yeah, all that stuff, and then like trying to fix it or adjust. I guess you said you're handy, so at least you could do a lot of the stuff yourself, but just buying the stuff is, I don't know. You need to get a friend or like open a bike shop so you could get the bike shop prices for everything. But then that kind of feels bad for your friend that's giving you a deal. But yeah, like, I don't know. Again, I don't know what the markup is. I would be very mad if those brakes are like $10 and the shops are charging 40. But they're used to cyclists liking to spend money, or apparently have all the money in the world. Again, I don't know enough people to like be like, hey, what does this actually cost? Because like when I told Terry, so I don't know if like Terry, because Terry has a few friends in the shops, especially now with 2Cs and stuff. So I don't know, does he get a little discount? Because he was very surprised. I was complaining before on stream, on his stream. I don't know what that means.
Go all the way until the closure, or turn and go to Danforth.
Well, it's not here, this is the road. I don't know, it's up to you. How much more biking do you want to do?
It's not about more biking, it's about the people.
I don't really care. Oh, ligushka. There's a frog I almost ran over. You want to go north? You want to go, like, I don't know. The people are only going to be around that Port Union area, I think. But who knows? But yeah, when I told Terry, I'm like, oh man, brakes are expensive. I had to pay like $40. He's like, $40? What are you doing? So I don't know if he was confused because I'm talking in Canadian dollars. He's talking US.
People got paid in Canadian and Canada.
But Mom, if you're used to a price and you're not paying attention, and somebody says I bought a car for $10,000, you're gonna be like,
it's impossible.
Why?
It's possible,
right? So you're used to thinking in that price, they're used to thinking in that price. Yeah, I was like, that's the cheapest I could find anywhere. I bought my stuff in like before in like a few different shops because it's just like what's on the way, or I was nearby, and they were both, or all three places were similar price. It's like 50-cent difference. And I can't imagine how much, like when you start looking at the drivetrain and all that other stuff, it's crazy prices. Yeah, Canadian and Australian dollar is usually almost the same. They're like pretty close on par. Or you gotta like find some sales that they're getting rid of stuff, or but I don't know if that's a thing for maintenance, because if it's all the same, they still make it. If anything, it's gonna get more expensive if they stop making a lot of it, right? If you need like a weird specific chain. But yeah, I feel bad, but I've been trying online and I haven't really had any shop do any service for my bike. Maybe that's a bad thing, I don't know. But if I could do it myself, one, I could kind of learn to save a little bit of money. Ja. Jablokje en apple. Corvette can't go over the speed bump. I like how you're not paying attention when you reverse. There is the baseball fields, I don't know where, over there. Hey, Mom?
The last bunch was near the entrance to York Station.
No, there's a baseball diamonds there.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe they say it.
So it's already 1:30, maybe there was a game in the morning. Ну что ты придумала?
Не придумала ничего.
Okay, to the closure.
Надеюсь, я не буду очень.
Should we go? We let you go in front so you could yell at everyone for the stream? I wonder if they'll ever fix this road. They did up to here. I wonder if I should go check move my brake around. Yeah, they don't pay attention. And they had way more room, so you probably could have actually pulled off the U-turn if you trusted your car. All right, enjoy the pedal. Thank you for popping in, saying hi. Hopefully you don't get rained on. We're at the water treatment plant, and then this is where the actual trail begins, like away from cars. Because from here to the beaches, you gotta go on the road. Here's the entrance. Even though they call it a waterfront trail, all the way across, they pretend across Canada, but I think 80% of it is probably on the road. We're almost right. Well, we're at the lake. We just can't see it yet. We're gonna have this downhill. You'll be able to see the lake. Greetings from Germany. How you doing? Guten. How do you say evening? Guten morning. Guten evening. I don't. My German is non-existent. Been to Germany when I was 16. Went with my parents to their friends. My dad had a friend. I think they still live in a similar area, but near Stuttgart. Abend. Guten Abend. There's somebody from Germany, so I'm learning German. Guten Abend. Abend? Cologne. And then everyone's most hated German is du hast mich, something. I forgot the rest of the words. And then people are like, I hate Rammstein. 715. When we were there, the people we were staying at gifted us that CD. They bought it. That was like how I discovered Rammstein. They bought the CD for us. It was in 1996. There's the lake. Yeah, ding the bell, do whatever. I don't know. I guess we'll do both sides. How is Germany? I sometimes watch, he might be streaming now, I forgot the rest of his name though. GV something, he's out in Berlin. He does like outdoor bike rides. I think he's British, but living in Germany. Yeah, I think I remember reading about like I think it was the lead singer, or the like sexual harassment stuff. Like, yeah, I haven't listened to them in a long time. But yeah, Germany is a nice place. I really miss the pastries. The people we stayed there, their daughter at the time, she'd like go in the morning to the local bakery and get a bunch of fresh stuff. I'm like, oh my god, it was like danishes and croissants and cookies and I don't know what. Yum. And it's like it looked like I don't know if Stuttgart, how big it is, but it wasn't like in the downtown, if it was even still considered Stuttgart. It was a tiny town beside it, but is it still considered Stuttgart? I don't know.
No.
No? Okay. But yeah, I miss the fresh pastries. We don't really have that kind of, I don't know, maybe if you go out in the middle of nowhere, but then there's like nothing around. Because it was pretty populated, like densely populated, but it was very small, like feeling. Everything was like a mom and pop. Yeah, look how much of the rocks got moved and splashed around.
You don't need any excavator. Nature.
Oh, you don't need bread? What about cake? Yeah, I guess cake depends on the cake. That could be bread as well. Yeah, here's the lake. In the distance over there, there's the Pickering nuclear power plant. Oh, they got the chairs set up and everything. These are the like city rental bikes, the ones you have to pedal. I think they started getting more and more of the e-bike versions. But then also, at least Toronto, I think other places have as well. I don't know why they just woke up the last month or two. They're cracking down on all the scooters and e-bikes that are technically not allowed to be on the trails, on the roads. Hey, Berg. 1996. Oh, was it exactly 30 years ago?
Yeah, 96.
I know it was 96. I don't remember when.
July.
Yeah, yeah, my mom said we were in Germany in July, but it was so nice. And then that's such a weird feeling that you could just drive across borders. So the guy one day took us to France, and then we're like, tell us where the border is. And then we're driving, and then he's like, see that like little rock over there? Like that's France. And we're like, oh, okay, I guess we're in France now. It's such an odd feeling, because here, to go from Canada to US, you got to go through all the customs and everything. It's just a huge pain in the ass. Though I think when Terry crossed, maybe because it was on a bike, or maybe they just didn't care, it felt pretty quick. It was like 5-10. No, but that's the thing. I think even the line, because he went on that other bridge, he didn't go Niagara Falls. He went on the other. Oh no, he did Niagara Falls. Never mind. I don't know. It felt like it was a lot faster than what we did when we drove to New York.
No, they just asked the purpose of your visit, what you're bringing.
I'm surprised. I thought he was going to get interrogated for all the live streaming stuff. Because once again, I don't know how it works, the legality. Oh, you want ice cream?
No.
Again, I don't know what the legalities are of live streaming in a different country. I think that Twitch has a little like check mark, but I don't know if people like uncheck it, because I just have it checked that like none of my streams are in the US, But if I go to the US, what does that mean? I have to go and check mark it off, and then it's something different?
Я просто пробую.
Well, we gotta fix it. Oh, they're doing the dog strangler and planting stuff. We might have to tighten it or loosen it. Smells like barbecue. Oh, there's a barbecue right there. And they got the skewers. Actually smells pretty tasty. Oh, that guy's got a huge, like, full suspension bike. Very much overkill for these paved trails. Or you could smell the seaweed. I think that's the sea, or like, what do you call it? Lakeweed? Do you call it lakeweed? I said seaweed, but it's not seaweed. Duckweed? Yeah, I don't know, just like the algae in the lake. You could kind of smell it. I don't know why. I just in my head called it seaweed. Has that like weird smell to it. But yeah, this is Lake Ontario on the right. If you do exclamation mark map, you could see where we are. So this is the east end of Toronto. We're fairly close to the border between Toronto and Pickering, which is the next city over. But Toronto by area is especially when they shoved all the other places together. So when we first moved to Canada, Scarborough, which is where we are right now, had its own politician, like it was its own city. And there's a few other ones, and then in I think it was 96 or something like that, they smushed them all together. So 5 or 6 cities they smushed into Toronto. So I think it was Toronto, North York, Scarborough. Oh, that really smells. Oh, that smells. Jesus is King. Glory to his name. Should we go and be dicks and change it to her name and then like see how much people get annoyed? Scarborough. You don't like Scarborough? How you doing? I've been here since we moved. I used to live near the Scarborough Bluffs. If anybody is local, they know where that is, like Kingston and Midland area. And then now I live more at near Scarborough Town Center.
We're
98. Okay, yeah, 98. So I don't remember. I don't think we got the vote. I didn't remember if my parents voted to stay in Scarborough or not. I think they technically voted to not merge, but then they merged anyways. Morning, Clutch. How you doing? Clutch, if you feel like it, I don't know if anybody is generous and wants to donate for a charity to fight kids cancer, but if you feel like it, you could throw your link in the chat. So Clutch and a few other people are doing right, like you ride outside for a certain goal and then in hope to get some donations. Oh, how convenient. The PC are doing stupid things back then and they're still doing stupid things. How nice. But yeah, this trail is gonna be closed very soon and we're gonna do a U-turn. Whoop. Maybe I could go walk out, show you guys the lake. Yeah, you gotta plug so they give you money, not the team. You gotta be like, give me money. Show me the money. But yeah, if you wanna go, check them out. If you wanna support clutch. I think his it's Mark something. I don't know if I never paid attention if people care, because I realized that they have not their real name on Twitch, but then when they do these events they put their real name on it, so it's kind of a like, do you want to show it or not show it kind of deal. Did we have rain? When did we have rain anytime? Why is it so much dirty water?
No, it's Indian. Просто поднимается снизу. The last time
Yeah. If we go fast enough, you think we could... Oh, we could probably jump over the crack. Well, there's the end. It's the end of the world as you know it. Blah, 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 blah. But here's the lake.
And I feel fine.
Well, you could really hear the rocks. The waves are pretty big, I think, for the lake. And then you could hear the rocks like tumbling back and forth. All right, this is our turnaround point, but we're gonna go north a different direction. But we've gone an hour and 13.82 kilometers. Yeah, I know a few people that are tall, that it's hard to find a bike for them. I think Clutch is a tall guy. I don't know if he's 2 meters tall, but yeah, I think there's a few brands that have really big bikes.
Oh, like small.
No, but yeah, like really small or really big is hard. Or you have to be lucky because they maybe made like 100 of them and everybody bought them. Ну чё?
Я просто вспоминаю, как Женя искал себе downhill
Yeah.
equipment. Everything in my size is pink.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Is that somebody's wallet? Right there. Right there. Oh, it's one of those shitty... No, it's a battery. It ballooned. So they threw it out. 25,000 milliamp. But like, look at it.
Oh, ты думаешь, it's...
Yeah, that says it. It ballooned out. You guys see that? I'll leave it here. I don't know if the city's gonna pick it up though. Well, I was thinking of buying them before, and people are like, those solar panels are pointless.
Oh.
To like charge you need like the size of this sign to get a battery. Whoops.
Oh, so actually, got something out of it. That's what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yell at Canyon. They're German, I think, right? Canyon? I think Canyon bikes are German. Have a nice conversation with them. I need a big bike. Yeah, that's what somebody said. They're like, it's completely pointless. it's gonna take you 4 days to charge a like.
Я сейчас вспомнила вдруг, когда Валера говорил, что в Германии только Кайзер.
Yeah.
Ему Альберт говорит, come to my garage, he'll teach you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that word that I knew. Mom reminded me of another word that we knew, German, Scheiße. At least it's not horrible swearing though. I said it's not that bad of a swear word.
Я поэтому говорю, доктор не ругается, а механик в гараже сказал, приходи
Yeah.
на улицу.
My, I guess it's their daughter's husband?
Альберт?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your sister. Husband,
Oh, sister's husband.
который к нам приезжали.
I forgot who's coming where. Okay, the friend's sister's husband was a mechanic, and then he said if you want to learn how to swear, we got to go to his shop and hang out. Hey, Snarg. I guess they know they have to deal with all the German cars, and they're probably a pain in the ass to fix. So the swearing comes easy. Yeah, it comes easy because you just swear all the time. I learned I already forgot. What is it? Guten Abend? Like good, is that a good afternoon, good evening? All right, back we go. Hey, turtle. We're heading back a little bit again along the lake, and then we're gonna turn right and go north. Guten Abend. Yeah. Everybody knows languages. I feel like North Americans are a bunch of slackers. When you go to other countries, they're like, oh yeah, I know English, I know the like native language, I know this language or that language. It's crazy. There's like 2-3 languages everywhere you go. But in North America, they're like, why don't you speak English, man? Bro. I like how it still doesn't do the emotes. Yeah. I'm sure you can find videos online of, I'm gonna say American tourists. I don't know, maybe it's just North American tourists, but we like to separate ourselves. But I'll just pretend American tourists, where they complain when they go to a different country that the people there don't speak English. It's like, bro, I went to a foreign country and get this, they didn't speak a word of English. They should come to Quebec, and then they're gonna get nowhere unless they speak French. Because even to the like fellow Canadians, they're like, what? Again, I wonder if I'm making up this story or not. But in my head, when me and my dad, and I think it was when I think it was the friends that came from Germany, they came here to visit. And we decided to take, I think it was a week, and basically do a day in each city. So we drove east, so we did Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec, and then back home. Yeah. And I swear that we were in Quebec, none of us knows French, and we heard people speaking English. So we specifically went up to them to try to ask him something, and as soon as we started speaking English to them, they just like stopped speaking English. They're like, yeah, why don't you speak French? I don't know if I'm making that up, but that's what I have. That's the only memory I have. That's the only memory I have, or fake memory I have. So this might get a little busy, and then we'll pass the parking lot, and then we should be good. Now you freak out. Ding in the bell. Ding in the bell, and then you freak out after we pass. Classic. Have you been there before? Do you know firsthand? Have you experienced that event? But yeah, I'll give them a little bit of leeway. The waves are pretty loud, so they might not hear anything. French speaking, really? So you get similar things if you go to Paris? I'll do a little loop. Even though it's like washed out. Oh, your sister went to school in Quebec? What's the university there? Or just random? Oh, like there's a jet skier. Yeah, I think this got washed out. Like, look at the camber. It's such a weird angle. Yeah, you can see where we started, where that smokestack is, and then all the construction. Trail closed. I do regret not taking French class seriously though after, when I was a grown adult. Like in high school, I didn't bother. I hated it. So I was in I graduated 2002, so grade 9 would have been, I was 13 grades. So it was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5 years. So what is that? Mid-90s. And I didn't take that, didn't bother learning anything. I used my horrible English, put it into the horrible Google Translator, and that's how I did my French class. So you know how well that went. Laval. Yeah, I think you mentioned it before, like listening to that like in conversation. Yeah, because I tried a few times, like watching Recharging stream. So he's like a French, he's out of Paris, but he speaks both English and French. And then when he speaks French, I've been sitting there like trying to see if I could pick out any words, and I got nothing. Though as a Russian, I should technically know some French. because the Russian, what is it, like the Russian aristocrats, they were all speaking French. If you read the War and Peace, there's a bunch of that book in French. Doggo. Doggo. Oh, I said like being Russian, I should technically know some French.
О, никогда не забуду.
Yeah.
Такая комедия была французская. Конечно, я он его спросил, как спросить, говорит,
I have no idea.
whatever. And he said, suddenly, je suis russe.
Yeah. I think they assume if you're Russian, you speak French.
И у нас крови не те.
We're not rich.
Но это всякие князья там, графья говорили. А мы как там?
Hippie. It's weird. Why does it keep changing the color? Do you keep logging in and logging out or something? It seems like YouTube, it changes your color. You were red before, now you're green. Alright, we're gonna go back up this bridge, but we're gonna make a right. Two different YouTube, oh, thank you. Yeah, I noticed, I like once in a while look where the subscribers come from, and there's been a few from the vertical YouTube, but I have no idea what it looks like because I'm using the automatic, like the automatic vertical thing where it just cuts the middle. So I guess it's not showing up as a different thing on in the dashboard. So I have no idea what it looks like. Hey Greg. We tried to get in again to Rouge Park, but still fenced off. I thought you were supposed to make some phone calls for us. Come on, Greg. Yeah. The dog hates the bridge. That's okay. I know they hate these bridges.
Yeah, they used to have a good German shepherd for
Oh yeah. I don't know why, because they can see through it or it just feels different. But the dogs hate these bridges. Alright, now we make a right. Yeah. Well, I don't know what all the park names are, but this should be Colonel Danforth, I think. Technically. No, like from here north it's Colonel Danforth.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go signal. Yeah, let's see. Distance update 17.3 kilometers. 17.3 kilometers.
I'm more concerned about if you're gonna get rain or not.
I don't know. They were saying rain at like 8. I could look now if they change their mind again.
My app was saying like 3.
Mine shows nothing. It says thunderstorms around 9.
Very good. Because I still have stuff outside spinning.
Yeah. And all the garbage that it collected, the tree.
There is a dream catcher and a garbage catcher.
Yeah. That's a lot of water. I guess we'll do what everybody else does. And this is the broken trail section. So it used to go, I don't remember ever riding it, but I guess it used to go more in the river. Oh, I had redeems. Oh, forgot about that sprint one. Whoa. Different river, Greg. I don't know, just bad drainage here. It's probably a lot of clay or something. Well, again, it's been a while, and then they probably thought, oh, it's gonna be temporary. You're gonna figure out like a permanent solution, and then they just left it. Because again, I don't remember ever taking the non-closed part. So I think even how long that was, like a decade ago, if not longer, with Yevgen. No, but when I biked here with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember ever going there. I think it was already closed.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to remember. Like when we saw them walking here and where we were walking here, was that trail open to the side? It like zigzagged more into the river.
I don't remember.
And I don't know, maybe if you actually download the Google Earth app, but I don't know if there's a way to get the like history satellite. Yeah, if there's a few, like how they have Street View. Is there such a thing? I'm sure there is. I'm assuming they have it in their database somewhere. So like we could see when did it technically change. Yeah, this is a nice spot for deer. They got a river, they got a lot of forest out on the sides, away from people. Let me see if I could like use the brake and then have it stop squeaking, but it seems like it always squeaks. Howdy.
Hi.
Who's smoking the stuff? Even though it's legal here. I also think they should ban smoking in all the public parks. Like all the smoking. Though the people smoking weed seem to be way better a lot of the time, because if they're rolling their own stuff, they want to keep the little piece. They don't throw it on the ground, or it's just paper. There's no filters. Oh, let's go left. Okay. Kind of weird. Oh, sorry, Cardinal. Scared the shit out of that Cardinal. The Cardinal started going here, then probably saw me and was like, nope, I'm gonna turn back. You turn. We jump up. Removal of wildflowers, including fiddlehead, is prohibited. It's a wild baby. Should I also start crying? I wonder how much of the crying is like we think they're just crying, but they like outsmarted us and they know they can get stuff. Yeah, that the baby's that smart. We just think, oh, it's like, we don't know, it's just crying, it can't say anything, but it's just that smart. Like, why would I speak when I could just make a bunch of noises and they give me everything I want? Like, they try everything. They like give me snacks. They give me like new toys to play with. Like, yeah, do whatever.
I think we just learn very fast. If you start reacting, right?
Yeah. You want to go through the dirt? Тебе надо туалет? Prime real estate. Oh look, people actually parked in the middle. I always joke that people didn't know there's parking lots there. And now it's so busy that people are parked in the middle. And then people illegally parked here. That's what you call a lazy bum. I like how you just put the pylon and think that's okay. People are crazy. I'm gonna do the little. It's kind of backwards. Yeah, I'll meet my mom at the top of the hill. Wee. Everyone likes to barbecue. And nobody wants to like carpool or go together. So if you have 10 people, you have 15 cars show up. This is up the hill. This is where we found that black raspberry over here, but it's all gone now. And this is where we find all the ticks as well. Hello. Going, or you want to take a break?
No, I'm just trying to wipe up the place.
And this is always flooded here. People made a little go off through the mud. Up the hill we go. Has the signal been okay, or just it does that oh no stuff? I've been braking. Yesterday's stream wasn't good, but it wasn't too bad. I think it did it a couple times. Подожди, подожди. После этих едь. О. Едем? And now we're in Morningside Park. This is where UFT Scarborough is, University of Toronto. Maybe I'll go up that hill again, just for funds and for funds. Oh, you guys went the wrong way. One more behind me. Oh, yeah. I said one more behind me. I don't know if they heard me or not. Oh. Yeah, there's some tennis courts over there. I think there's a football or soccer field, or American football. I was thinking about it just for fun. Yeah, I don't care. You can think which way you want to go, through the parking lot or the way we came, with the keep going and then go through the dirt, or through the parking lot. All right, well, again, as long as you're not hiding, I'll probably see where you... All right, let's go up the zigzaggy hill. Look, we taught him how to walk. Yeah. This hole is getting worse and worse. You used to be able to go here and like loop around onto the road, but they closed off that exit. Bumpy, bumpy. Does this count as sprinting? Sprint faster. Oh man, whose idea was this? If we can have a drink at the top. All right, down we go. Again, this guy's paying attention. Nope. I gotta play with the phone. Spiky art. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. You could probably look it up at UFT Scarborough at the back. Maybe it was like 2 figures or a couple or something. And this road is just bumpy as shit. There's people there. It's okay. Thank you. Очки потеряла. There's mom. No deer. Yeah, I think it's like 2 figures is the one downtown, but I thought it's something with like a couple. I think I read it a couple times and I don't really remember. But yeah, that was the UFT. Oh, ну надо сесть beside them. И все. Yeah, we saw a deer a couple times here. Yeah, all the dog people know the dog name. So yeah, what do you want to do? Through the parking lot up that hill that you didn't want? Oh no, we don't need that hill, never mind. If we're done, we don't need this hill. So you want to go through the parking lot? The way we came and go backwards. Through the parking lot. The water looks a little disgusting. The guy with the vest reminded me, I see all these like Instagram advertising from the cities about like bike lanes and you have to give a meter space and all that stuff. Oh boy, the comments are amazing. Again, everyone's yelling at everyone because they're not following the rules, which I don't know a single car driver that 100% follows every rule. And then I seen other stupid comments of like, I think they should make it mandatory that motorcyclists have to wear high-vis vests and stuff. Soon they're gonna say all the pedestrians need to wear bright stuff. That's what they always complain about. When pedestrians get hit, they're like, they're wearing dark clothing. It's like, yeah, you wear normal clothes when you walk outside. All right, we're almost here. The car's right there. I'm gonna raid out. No, that's fine. I just get to steer on my face. Which way are you going? Left, right, left, right? If you signal like signals are hard. How does a turn signal work? We will never know. Alright, let's 24.3 kilometers. Finish. She's standing there staring at us where she can't figure out that you need to maybe show a turn signal, and if you're going right where they did, like, I don't know how we're in the way. Well, because look how they exit. Oh no, he's actually turning left. But like, look, he went through oncoming traffic. Like, it's supposed to be 2 lanes.
Oh, how are you going to exit?
I'll exit perfectly fine. I could either make a circle or like reverse a million times.
Oh yeah, whatever. Corners.
Do a burnout.
Oh my God, that's...
Moist.
Ну, этот раз... Никак, не так.
Again, it's technically... Hold on, this way I do it?
Mhm.
It's technically a couple degrees cooler. Like, I think it was like when we were outside yesterday, it was like 26, and it was showing 23 and stuff.
I'm not sure, but I'm sweating and it's disgusting.
Well, you're sweating. That's well, I don't say that's not related, but you're not paying attention. Did you sweat like a hair less than before?
What else?
Всё, давай. That's a weird handicap spot. I guess you could just get out.
Они все вокруг.
No, but I thought they're supposed to be like really close to the entrance. I like that one that parked.
Ну, он выгружался.
Yeah, but he's still parked there, and again, that means that none of them have the sticker. Should we call the cops and tell them to come?
Ага, а я не знаю, почему нельзя встать нормально и выгрузить.
Because he doesn't want to.
Целых 4 extra meters, so whatever. Ты перекрутил немножко. I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It does?
I guess not for this one.
This one?
I guess if it's... This part matters, but I guess if it's twisted there, it doesn't really matter. Because if this is facing the other way, it's going to come on. Is it the same like pizza delivery guy?
Да, он целый коробки там delivery.
Again, I don't know what the rules are, but they obviously want to like unload all their heavy shit there.
Oops. Сейчас.
1,000. I'll send you guys to Ira. I don't know what she's doing in Portugal.
Sleeping?
Or do you guys want to go to California? Whatever. Portugal it is. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good one. say hi. I'm gonna be driving, and then get home, get changed maybe. Bye bye, guys.